So, it's been a while since I've actually attempted to improvise and write spontaneous prose, so I was finally finding it hard to um, actually narrow down and decide upon subject matter. That was part of the issue, that it's only a specimen secret scribbled notebook, so to speak, that I'm providing here, whereas Kerouac, his whole project became chronicling his whole life. So once he enveloped himself in that project, in that sea of material, it was sort of a never-ending, self-perpetuating task for the labouring writer, whereas I'm trying this as just sort of a standalone exercise for now, and to get super intensely personal, as Kerouac does, was sort of throwing me off. I was finding it very hard to jump in at the deep end, as it were, with that sort of material. But I needed to try this technique, so I was struggling to find a subject matter. I just wanted to try the technique. I wasn't necessarily interested in my first go-round to unpick my life, look at my life, all the stuff I wanted to write. Could I find a subject matter along those lines? Didn't think so until now. So I just finished watching a television series called Mad Men. Just finished it. Spent a long time watching that series. Bear with me here. I'm going to see this through, and this is my idea for my first written piece of spontaneous prose. Many years ago, I watched seasons 1 through 5. Then, for whatever reason, life doing what it does, I wasn't able to continue. Then, many years later, up to now, I hadn't watched it. And then the box set over Christmas slowly started from season 1 again. But this time, when I got to season 5, we got to go past it finally, and I watched season 6 and 7, and sad as this may sound, judge me not, but once you've invested that amount of time into fictional characters, I don't know, there's something that's very particular and odd and endearing looking at my own weird emotional reaction to the finale of a TV show. I found it really interesting. It's different to just a good episode, a moving episode of the TV show, because there's a sense of to be continued. But it's such a singular thing when a long-standing show ends, and we're ending the story, but also these actors and creators of the show with that last episode are also ending creative positions they've held and established for years. It's a weird thing, but I guess mainly the story, the narrative, the characters. It's emotional. Like read the last page of a book. I mean, why does it take me that long to reach for the obvious metaphor? A very, very long book. You've given it a lot of attention, time. If you're a good reader, engagement, and then it ends. And I felt overcome to write something, so you catch me as I start to write some spontaneous prose in reaction to that. This is my first go. That came up as a stimulus, decided not to resist it, take a left turn, deflect it. I decided that is a tendency of mine to find a logical reason to bat away an idea that appeals creatively. Takes if that appeal is in the first second, and the second I'm already justifying why not to do it. So in keeping with Kerouac's dictum, we're getting rid of that, straight to the page with a brief foray into this video, and goodbye for now. I've got a lot more writing to do.